No, Bibi Aboko. Fantastic. And that's what I say new suit, new tie.
Papa. Eja wom.
Wabo petticoats. Wabo petticoats.
Oba.
As you can afford dressing. Say Bibi Aboko.
Oh, Nago Bad Bibi Adadi. I didn't see the unquiet dear. Not just a Bibi Akoso.
Yeah, the Kuwakra Tane Beba and Che Bia, but me the best Sima Edu B. Me story every horses here na ya babe twaso amamo. Okay. Enyum ya eboy ya fani ni yimu. Aha, ni yimu we ne ya boy na se wakoto afei na nane mame ya baya.
Angel in the morning. Angel in the morning. Angel.
Ni yimu ne yehwehwe anopai me ka che se wa se ni yimu me na me ne pa bobo boy me na me back no e wo 72. Story me pese me bosso kakra ya na ye discussing same way ya na manfo do na ni age se politics ne dawson de but when su bi hia se mo follow Ghana Statistical Services omode new report bi aba na report omode aba no pay no se uye Ghana ni a wutie me na wo hwa baabi o ha wo rebe ho baabi o ha wani beje baabi o ho so obeye confused kakra na omo a title ne say average public sector salary. Average public sector salary. The latest one. Omo yen hwehwemu afa Ghana yankatu asem ho. Na akatu asem na omo yen se netie. Omo kire say asat February ya yewomu yi. Ye minimum wage. That's say Ghana ni bia wo ye adwuma dakro a sika e wo se ye de mawo. Dakro bia. Obia ntimi ntua o less than that e wo mremu no. 18 cedis. 18 cedis a day na wose ye mark obia 18 and above. Na omo se omo ye omo hwehwemu ni nyina wieye no. Omo a highlight very deep inequalities our public sector wages. Na Ghana ha nyina no omo enkrata mu nipa ye tua ne car na katua so pa. Oje 418 cedis a month. 418. Mipacho we ye de e won kratam 418 cedis a month. Now highest paid person no the lowest paid in no oje 81 times. Enti 418 no okay kabo man said highest paid public sector worker it was our range no oje around 34,000 a month. 334 million. Ena oje anamebo 34,000 no. What they call old currency now. Not just say no. Enti the oji lowest salary eje 418 ewo Ghana ha according to Ghana Statistical Service. And the oji highest no eje around 34,000 a month. Omo nyina wo public sector. Na earning inequality no omo just say 10% Ghana highesika ye twase edi tua katua fo ka no anase adwumayefo ka katua. Se bia ye 1 billion e de ato ho a sa 1 billion no nipa 10% pe omonko agi mu 22%. Enti say ye de 10,000 cedis eto ho a nipa mako 22% of public sector workers no omonko agi mu 10% omo Ghana mo 22% of your salary. Na ye ya ka ni nyina ya che de aka nafa. So one inequality na. Yedi akatua ne to ha. The top 10% of public sector workers, omoje akatua kese no. Omoje entire salary budget no omoje mu 22%. Na fe di aka ne ya chairman keto na yegu ase no. Enti eche se esrofo no je more. Only 10%, omoje 22% of the salary budget. Mass we no, den kakra. Say the 100 million to her, na nipa 20 ne wa adwuma no mu a. Nipa 20 ne mu 2 pe 100 million no mo kwaji mu be se 40 million. The aka na ya chairman nipa 18 na aka no. Enti kakra bi ji akatua bebre. Bebre nso ji akatua ketua bi. Na almost half of employees no almost accounted for 1/3 of the total salary disbursement. Na just say more than 50%. Akatua na yekwaje ne yeketua bi. Na allowances nso enka wo a wakatua esuano na nka allowance ayekese kakra. Omo chese omo ji akatua kese no. Omo allowance eye more than omo ji akatua ketua no. Enti sa wo hwemu a se say Ghana yakatua yeje no de oje ketua 418 de oje kese na se ga badam ye 34,000. Average salary average ushia obi a oye adwuma bia no obo na katua chewa ebia on the average a 2,500 cedis. Nti sa uji below this dia na che sa salary ye below average e wo Ghana hampo 25 million obi a obehia ni bia ushia nipa 100 a ebia emu 80 ana 70 omo say yakatua 23 22 26 entu be yen average no Ghana ha average salary is here according to statistical service omo abanya for omo adwuma de na omo katua ye average 25 million 2,500 cedis a month and nipa no woje de oje ketua eje 4.8 418 4.1 no na ufri ho a employees omoji between 5,000 to 9,000 cedis no omo allowance 26 times higher omo katua ne san wosro no de omoji 2,500 omo ya average no omo allowance omoji above 5,000 to 9,000 no omo allowance 26 times intisemene wonder wo adwuma mu hai wonder je 9,000 cedis a month na memeji 2,500 cedis a allowance na ye de maye no ya mame wonder how the calculator na bo me kakra woje 9,000 cedis a month and na meji 2,500 cedis but allowance na ye de ma no de ye de be ma no my fan say wonder amount be ma 112 cedis as allowance
112
there be ma me 112 me na meji 2,500
oh okay
nti ma me 112 times in the 26 say
2,912
enti de oje na wo me ameje 2,000 cedis no ya mama allowance of 100 cedis e wo adwuma ha
yes
but wo a woje 9,000 no ya sama 2,900 that's a 3,000 abeka wakatua no ha na koye 1,200
yes
but me a memeji 2,500 no my allowance 112 enti ako 2,600 one with the increment according to Ghana Statistical Service. Now, regional difference in the Greater Accra and no more how market to our Accra recording no highest average monthly salary. Not just say national in 2,500, but Greater Accra there, the on year to Accra no was 3,142. May purchase average. Greater Accra. And say below this next Accra na here for so count.
Go for 400 oh.
Yes.
Go for 500 oh.
According to Ghana Statistical Service, Greater Accra.
On paper.
Yes. Oh, dear, me person me run it through ni na.
Okay.
Yankum kakra. Regional difference no wonder 3,142 ewo Greater Accra. Ene ye regional yetua ni paka yi. Nti se wo Greater Accra na wutie me na wakatua nru 3,142 a month. Wo ye below average ewo sa region no mu. Ahia wo ha. Ena region na yetu omoka lowest e ho de obekọ na obi a obehia ne bia 1,006 yama me 1,009 yama me 2,001
yama me 800
omo omaka tua ne ho na average no 2,212 na say 2.2 and the demo mo e ho 22 million ama me bo ha 2,212 22 million and the Greater Accra 31 million na gender pay gap no e ma ne mema There is a 6% gender pay gap recorded, with men earning an average of 2,669. As a member Jacketuaka Krabi chain ma 100. Usha member 100, a ma 100. A member 100 no more na Jacketua chain ma no. On average, compared to a manager 2,500. Inti ya Ketiana, a member bro man should be a 100 cities. Yes. Okay. But ombro moso. But the disparity was more pronounced in the Upper West region in terms of gender. And one day, Accra na be 100 cities dema, and one of 400 cities, almost 400 cities na that man me market to you. Emua pa. Na 348 Ghana cities more than women, and we a 13% gap. Intuition national na a man me market to you and 6% gap in them. But oko Upper West dia, a man me salary no a 13% gap in them. Na earnings and so vary by age. E ho na me pese Ghana fo nyina de o madwen ko ho. Yese mpanyimfo na omadi above 60 years no. Omo average salary 14,466. Necessary obi a wadi proof
from 60
years bia obehia no average ubebusa na salary no agi bia 140 million and above.
I was so core pension no.
Pacho no.
And I heard
no.
And the 14,000 cedis.
No. Omo omadi abro 60 years bia public service. Abanya adwuma mu no.
Okay.
Ubeshia omo average bia waji above 14,000. Na say 14.5 ho baby. Memfa allowance mai. Enti ono na allowance ne be 26 times the wo 2,000 woje. Na omo omadi bro 60 years omo je 14,000 no. Omo 51 years to 60. Omo de no 5 times lower. Enti omo 20 ba ne de. Na chese omo 20 ba na wo 2,000 no. Na mpanyimfo no 14,000. Ti the gap between omo 14,000 and omo ye young. Omo
2,900 and 2,500.
Na chese obi a wadi bru 60 years no hwe na katua na obru omo form no by 12,000 13,000 gap.
Hey, emua.
Yes. Nti obi a wadi 60 years bia na obehia no na katua ne dosu chen obi a owo 25 30 45 no obru omo so be 13,000 cedis. Allowance ne mai no so 26 times.
Hey.
Institutional pay gaps and policy. Differences in earnings extend across government institutions. Highest institutions omutua skapa no. Omutua 9,000 more than omutua. Ebi ti say aban adwuma bi ho a.
Yes.
Ebi amemfa ne say hemfa ne etuatua bi a GMPC Bank of Ghana any sa adwuma no. Averagely aban adwuma ne bi ho a yetua ebi mu ka 10,000 more than the omo yentua omo kakra no. What you say?
Aye.
Enti ye wa aban adwuma bi ho teacher bi a Ghana Education Service na katua 3,000. But the same aban adwuma bi a Ghana Gas na nipa no ho no oje 17,000
a month.
Yes, nti gap by dem no average will higher 17, average will higher 3.
Emutintin de
yes. Nti ohwa institutional pay gaps na emu wa omoje 9,333 more than 4 times the oji 2,000 cedis no oje. Now with government spending 2.3 billion month busumi bia no public sector no you spending 2.3 billion on the public sector allowances nkwa. Na allowance ne so mo omoje akatua kese ne no omoje. Na no pay
sika potene de nyama
there be 2.3 billion allowances yes. Na enkomodidie mu no from enu anajo na mehwe se yes ya research so many times our Ghana na ade ba ko a higher ne se Ghanaians earn very low salary. Ghana for yakatuesa compared to French speaking countries. Nigeria de menko ho.
Yes, your minimum wage in form.
Your minimum wage in form. But say what they to globally a. Memfa ne say country bit say Angola. February 2025, your minimum wage in 18 cedis a day. And we are $1.2 a day. Now, almost edges 7 per day. Yeah, the 1.2, but almost 7 per day. O check the cost of bread. Yamfa ne say country bit say US. The only be check am who say waka to yeso ane say. Yeah, minimum wage a day 18 cedis. The cost of bread average 20 cedis. Do you understand?
Yes.
You see, minimum wage 18 cedis. Some more take care of no.
It's month no 440.
No, man, command. Men command
540.
O command
Yo.
Obebri ani so.
Mate.
A day bi ayesi entua oka 18 cedis. Minimum wage. Bread 20 cedis. Enti we adwuma a day ni nyina obetima to bread.
Oba bread ni be 40 cedis.
O the average.
O the yemfa average.
Yes, strike average. Pan no enti a day wakatu ya de ma no utumi de den. Eto pan no.
Na be so.
O the fan say waje 20 cedis. Minimum wage ni yatua o more but waje 20 no je ya o the top pan no.
Bread.
But o hwe bi a contribute say memfa UK anase de enti amanfo bedwane akọ bread e wo ho no eye omo minimum wage eye $13 or $14 around that per hour e bi je $8 $9 per hour but bread bo na $2 enti wakatu a wo beje no 1 hour no betima to bread 5. Do you get it?
Yes. As compared to your no.
A day omo de no an hour of your minimum wage can buy 5 bread average.
Yes.
But what would a day ni nyina top bread into no 1 hour no what no top bread or 8 or 10 more hours to save.
And so only bet me save ya chen because they need to me to ba ko pe.
What dey ni a day?
Hey, no dey per hour.
Oh no dey no no betima to 8 bread. What dey a day no to me to 1 bread. Ndu person who say ahotre wo mai bi mu a. These are the indicators.
Asem reho.
A bread and butter issue. You breaking niema down.
Enche so Obama say me fan say wo fie mu didi pa.
Yes.
Mutimi di bread ba ko dako a. Eche say UK minimum wage per hour no.
Yes.
Ubetimi di didi na wotwe ni nyina.
Fantastic. But Ghana de no obedidi 1 day. But eno so the whole day. UK de no so 1 hour no and etimi top bread 5. Nti na odi eno akoto bread
na so yadma 8 hours. Yadma 12 hours. And e bedi tell me we sika obenya.
Exactly. In terms of transport, for instance, UK, the enti obi bedwane akọ sa ho kire mpo wo ho a. Analysis ne say, oma capi transport outside London. Ofro aban bus bi ana bus oma capi no say last year, 2 years ago na ye £2 a day ni nyina. And as say ye £3 a day. And no ye aban bus or more encourage public transport.
Yes.
Mami Musa say $3 no a day na ketua no. 1 hour of ne minimum wage ebi obedi or the befa bars a day ni nyina. But wo 18 cedis na say minimum wage no. Wo dey fa ne say wadwuma ura na yam ye. Wama 20 a day. Wo transport to say na wo spend a day from Ufie to her. Wonder o transport you say.
E kan kwa o.
But you say na wo say ohu.
E kan kwa.
Me pese you break it down na ye de ba. A day say na wo spend from Ufie to her. Transport no say na utua. Wonder kra no mato.
Obama
say wa say na utua.
E kam kwa o.
Sa na ye hwe wo say aban say o ya bo mo homoden ye minimum wage 18. Adwuma na wo ye ne fa ne say e cost ro panti amount 25 cedis minimum wage a day. What upon no we aka 5 cedis.
Aka aba no.
Ubede na ubede tua sa.
Aka aba ne sister Jai. Oba enkwa akiro ye de aka na yate ase. Oba ngofo be wura be hwana. Oba aka aba ne Jai.
Be say anya ne ma be say ya. Unhu say there need to be serious reforms in our salary structure. Me dey ba form. Enti say obi je 1 hour. Say obi wo UK o say ha de den ya busa ne say de enti no ntumi ma. Because opeso top pan no na katua no ye adwuma 1 hour wo de afa car ne pan no de aka nyina no de kotua rent no de bia ye ne niema but ha no wo minimum wage no wadwuma red yam ye nti wo ma wo 30 a day wo de fan 18 wo ma wo 30 wa times 2 and 3 what pan no wi aka 10 cedis wo betimi de afa car afrifi akọ wadwuma mu e che say the whole day somebody in UK can use 1 hour of the salary to buy bread, milk, and also transport.
No, they are quite massing about 1 hour. But what would you know? What they are top bread? Ya two mama umpo no you can minimum no only the 1 hour.
My God.
That is how life is. Ya calculate this animal because say US or ton milk tin. Me fan say a gallon. Or more gallon of milk $5. And no bet man on the be a bear
into full pack now.
Yes, obet man on the be a bear now watch and now watch me or more US or minimum. Ntis autos are $5 na just say 1/3 of an hour wage, you know, minimum wage, you know, 1/3, and I would a gallon of milk. Our economy be an hour tree and an hour me, you know. Oh, 10 of milk saying Yama 18 cedis, I'll bet you a tin of milk, me no. Asa, enu ye day. So the difference between an hour market no, any day no, HSA obi owo UK no, oya juma 1 hour. A socha Ghana would daily day, we no times 5. 1 hour. And the young kasa ye pese ye to say UK, but I was saying who the cost of living, and yet their salary. Because we pretend to pay and people pretend to work.
To work and
they may print Adebia 1959. Singapore leader obe change country from 59 to 1990. Lee Kuan Yew. Also oba en ade ohun say ma corruption ekoso public sector. Yesa katua yetua no enye oto weto ya na katua senti obi awura adwuma no mu a opede ono obedi ansa na waje adwuma ne de. But ohun ne say utua competitive salary. Into a white paper reporter research after 2 years into also pay the brightest and the best. Nipa o ma ben yen form nko aban mu kwa Singapore. Obi a teacher ni a otibiji akatua te se obi owo UK o ye engineer.
No mu na they are pay.
And also na a transforming country no. Ama say omo free book no I think say page 385 from third world to first world country. The omo movie from third world to say one Kwame Nkrumah nyina ne bae. The unhu se Singapore ni si wadwane afri ni Nkrumah ba UK so be pay adwuma. Because ono oye teacher ni wo Singapore no. Ne salary better than engineer or UK. And because of that corruption here from 1972 omo institute here to 1980s APC 19 enter ofri wono. Na Singapore for lives are transforming corruption index no equal lowest. And this corruption na ye ni nyina say obi and Osha Ghana their title na omo say amanfo atro oh na me pe title omo say ya pe best CV obi pe adwuma o pe 7 years experience o pe say okofa se wakoto a o pe waka news be 10 years o pe obi o your experience wo following o hwa akatua wo de ma wono nso a incommensurate with
CV experience now the buy
o pe best but you cannot pay. And he said, Osha and Katua Ghana, Nanka Manfo, your magicians, who, dear Mabel so no pay. A just a busan say, well, Bosumi Akatiano. We are then, when you be facasa, Babusumi be our survival. A lot of magicians are living in Ghana. And the Fasadia Neto Hosame Tom Milk saying, me rent no a day, or the Ojo, 1,000 cedis a day, a month. Breaking it down into a day, be another 1,000 cedis, no, and over 50 cedis or 40 cedis a day. Also, minimum wage 18 cedis. And they say you have to work for 10, 11 days to pay for 1 day of where you sleep. So how do you pay that? Amount for share a lot of issues with regards to the salary. Now you just teacher ni kabi at $3,000 in Singapore. Now the beto Ghana hoa ye started from third world. You can clearly see say one country is pretending to pay people and another country is paying people and getting the reward. And to obey the office or Ghana, how to the whole day. Because Lee Kuan Yew say, Nipano, a natural tendency say, the obedient in here first. And even though so often a Jumano, or to one who will bet. Because I was so supplementing a country, I don't know, I did what did the old man on what the 3 days asa. And to say a per se a minor cost ye dear. Na sadia no mo yen so ma Singapore for public sector no omo twinipa from private sector. Can you imagine? Say be obi adwuma o MTN a omo hono government work mi ko fa sa nipa no.
Just like that.
Ahado the ama private sector for nintu akatua ye ne say. Ohwe public sector no kra wo aban kra ono so onani kun hono wo fa wo ma wo sen. Into the aban salary structure no etua.
No, they are compared.
Into obi fra brochire ba kroma nanka otua be $3,000 a month ma obi a won a company na across the world, a multinational. Obedu Ghana na HR no wo Ghana ha no say $3,000. Mpacho $3,000 na say.
Hey,
check him times 15.
Okay, is the dollar near saying 15
with the 15 page 15.
Hey.
Na $3,000. Say be a multinational company be utua $3,000 on a company was South Africa, Angola. And I say Egypt into a city be Ghana. $3,000 near say
46,420.
460 million na obetua o de ba Ghana skemua.
Yes.
HR no obefa no Ghana ha no. Opese o man nipa ne hu se me ye adwuma ma wo. E mo kasa na hey Ghana ha ye best bank kra no. Manager ne yetua ne ka 25,000. Na obi a wo ye a civil engineer no na obema no 460. Sa 3,000 no yemfa CDC mano because then the average salary into a save over 43,000 amount employer no.
Hey.
Because na o man no abanya hye say yentua average person. Omo nyina omo kan bi into obesete apa. Nti ama cheap labor e wo krum ha. Nti am youth no mo dwane kɔ no. Nye say UK no ahoto wo ho bia o but o calculate say mitimi ya 12 hours a day a. Medidi. Menya da ya dem. Metimi ahwem abusua kakra. But ha no me ye adwuma saa bia 13 years a. And it said the magic 2 years wo UK. Even though some me honto me mroso bia no. But eniema no ma me ho henha me. Omo calculate the cost of bread. Omo calculate milk, rice. No omo wi a omo de ama wakatua. Yen so de no 18 cedis a day. Wo the top pan no wi a, wo ne o mamo de ma no kopem dan. But abai so aye ade. Nti amanfo kɔ adwuma wo muna tika no. Okoso oni manager ntokwa. Yese wo penipa wo se wa adwuma 14 years experience. Or per master's degree. Wo salary yese o se 3,000. Nipa spend this I was school akọ awie degree, awie masters, or some amount 3,000 cedis. I think that we need a reconsideration of the Ghana salary and almost say research and almost say the biggest factor and they say Ghanaians, especially government and the private sector no, who employment say favor.
Hey.
Yes.
Oh yeah. It's a secret and open.
Yeah.
Asa nipa no wa hu mo bona wa bia adwuma se bra na beye but who expertise say wona wo be ade up ama na adwuma na koso.
Yeah.
You see asema abobo oboso say udru baby a wo ka say Ghana magicians, a lot of us are magicians no. Oba unim say no na ma asofo binom ebu Ghana for fashion.
Of course.
Because who say enti me sika we wo sisi ya averagely if say ye tuya 18 cedis no exactly as it is edia manipa no a nipa or no si waji 18 a day no o calculate ya ni sika nu 600 Ghana cedis a month
Exactly.
enti check said the cost of living equal Accra check said the bia na ma bo cost enti sa nipa no so fu bi ti baby no say bra wo ba me ya dia ma wa ma wo onyame be tene sa wo so obeya nwonwade ade ama
ya busa
me say miracle de be kwa na dwuma no obeba na na abotan
busa onam for 4 girls na oni omo ha na mo kwa na jo sorry na mo yesi ni say onya visa na okodu UK ana okọ US ya okọ sorry me ka say
be ya why
because
e
bread and butter life is about bread and butter. This is it. Or say enhancing the CPBI. This is the Singapore story. Competitive salaries for the best and brightest. Obi a wako school waya DCGPA wabin. The British colonial government there's a white paper on why you need best salaries to get the best of reforms. Me kind baby kakrama. Or say omuhono on Ghana 2025 report.
Yes.
Above 60 years and omoja ketu
14,000 plus.
Singapore, the NSA, by the year 1972, a report no be matured no. Was a competitive salaries for competent and the honest government. Omo recommend this say to get the best for government and improve the country. Promotion for civil service for people before they turn 32 years.
Oh. Hey.
And to go country no more. Before so be better 32, not or your deputy of a ministry. That's true. Average. Until from 22 years obey university no. Omo mo we SHS kra no or ye adwuma. Until by 32 years ya shane say averagely he should be able to be competent enough to be a deputy. And Ghana will be a 32, 38 no the deputy so a young because obe breast from 22 into 38 no. Ehono Singapore utimi di president. Yeah, in 40 years about
40 years.
Ye nim say ye brain no. Say ya amba ye salary structure no. Wo de kwato to Africa ho no obi abeka se Nigeria mum sete no de amenti ase ne se krom ha wo ha ye se ato fuolim wo ha ye se ato mum emu every 20 cedis echo 100 cedis employer bi anim government nim but salary ni the same and to obi anu otumi to emu back from the salary no a woje lowest earner eje 418 enyame na meka Ghana statistical lowest earner eje 418 yato mum ma bedu 125 there for no 5 kilos wo babako wo de fan say wa one wo ne ukunu 5 kilo no be di ne sen wo je 418 aban se ne yentua o minimum wo koto mo 125 abesi fie wo ntohwe nka ho
Obama
What opan no baako for bosume. Sikanasa. But this is a country that you are pretending to pay people.
And we are also working.
We are pretending to work.
We are working.
It's as I say, lottery I handy no.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's to office hono. Now we bet it. Now Yamana is so convenient. Yama say, "Everyone in your teacher lotto."
Unim nipa omo bet to UK.
One man.
Nipa 70 years and above 60.
Wako pension. Just say, yeah.
Me nua bia na me ne ye adwuma wo adwuma ye mu. Oja ye no ko UK. Na wo ye betting addict wo how US. Wo ye betting addict. Okodu ho no. Osi wo ba. Me ya adwuma 1 hour me $18. Me amfa certificate bia na ba yo. Me omunim se me nko school da me $18.
So for betting.
Enti me the bet.
Enti bet no me nya time kra na me nhwe so kra. Me ya 12 hours and I say 14 hours a day. Enti for times me save kakra. Enti bet na no ye risk. We dey me call adwuma nko ade a ye betua. Bet na ye risk. So why should I and I'm say nipa bi anye corrupt we ase ye nwo obi a corrupt. It is the system that we have created because we are buying na Ghana statistical company awa show mo kone na maba na omo say wo brightest students omo we school masters for ye mo 3,000 cedis ye ton bread 20 cedis ye ton milk carton nti uti krom ha na uno milk cry say why is sikani
we premani
efie ye say boka hey atre ba akopɛ
abainim daibo nti say ye pese ye fa white paper bia ye ne Singapore de see so ni e fa omode ne ekohwe se wotua nipa ka ye ma wogyae niema bebre omo say improve innovation say enei say what we are say at once amount be 15,000 cedis a month enka o deserve times 2 of that.
Yes
ubomu say wotu ana wodwen adwuma ne ho
ubomu say wadwen
ye adwuma omo say improve innovation
obey
yes
me dey say you krom ha ye bibia brofo sem krata so fefefe ya kwati committee yes ye o national tripartite committee said the
fair wages commission
wo mo an oba wo mo ma yes ye hwan
na yenji wages o say salary
yes wo mo an hey wages da bia na mo abota akwat na office na wo tie condition mo on paper de wo mo bibia fine bedru ho say ntua ka oba
say mind be say by 1979 a comparison of the employment and earnings of 30,000 graduates in Singapore in 1980 found that graduates in private sector earned, on average, 42% more than those in public sector. These figures provided the Lee Kuan Yew government an insight into why the private sector had dominated the industries in the country. This was overturned a year later with the implementation of the White Paper, with government workers attracting the best and brightest, even from the public sector, and tripling their salaries. The result of that is what Singapore has transformed by reducing corruption, improving the lives of civil servants, and also attracting the best of brains from the private sector. Brain drain is at the minimum in Singapore for over 60 years.
Wow.
Over 60 years.
Over 60 years.
Obian ko baby asa me kope greener pass.
The greener pass.
Greener ben.
Teacher ni a wo ho no. Ya man is sika chen say obekọ UK akoye engineer. Enti ade na o che no o che me se me ne Singapore ni bi ko share wo UN conference wo US. Akra ono wo 24 years, 25 years. Na me papa my twam for life begins at 40. Na oni akra net na ho. Me nka se ma bon. E bia nka me free krom ho. Na wo hwe niema e free na adwe mu ba. Me postu ne picture akra wo Instagram. Niema e free na adwe mu ne suggestions a ono e ma wo ho. Ye wi a ono ye lead team lead maye. Na me busa Bendo Chimalo BBC said. Was 24 years. Ade na ya kire no teacher ni no he is well paid. Into what akra na de na innovation bia no aban na ma obibi e wo se yede ma na ene teacher ni wo krom ha o wo afuo be 5 wanya ne sa oni di ntia bruofuo banchifuo bodifuo no de nkura na
to kwa afuo na kwa kodo adwin bia ni utrim
aban no so pese nkura ne ben you are pretending to
ko ben wo hefa
obi akọ training college awie wo ma na 2,500 cedis a month wo se wa ya de 3,000 cedis o top pan no mako 10 bosomia na katua na kase o hai dan asika na sa on send bi man
sika na hye oba sika na yesen
sa nipa we pese o ye innovative
ye de ensu ye sua theory ne sa no practical te say de also ko hu ye
let's keep discussing issues like this ma obi nka say US e hofo US, UK, baby anywhere for. But a dwene no mo dwene say, pa no ye saying, a more ye saying, meat pie ye saying, a dan ye saying, car ye saying, yan canning in our mommy address away idea, will be baby busumi be our faka, obeda dem, ube did uber no munsu, ube triakani, obeto phone, obeto credit. Ye canning in our boma near the amade into a be free room, on co school da or paper from our Netherlands, or to me to the best of perfume, or to me to the best of shoes, or to me to be BLB, but or clean it toilet. And yes, a hawful, but the iron is a yes, or yen ye. Now, yen ye and sooner ye Jew busy come and no rasa janine, so I generally can see our betia, or Tiani aside the Biamadi pano. That is how a nation works. You pay people 3,000 CDs, master's degree holders, and you want the country to improve. Brofu Benebe improve, no. Countries have done research into this.
Say, with all our natural resources, look at our gold, our lithium, our timber. Your percentage saying any woman, you two real the coin, send and come with all this no ba. It's me man hobra.
Mekan for Sabu Konamobia.
Opian to Kwankobia.
From third world to first world. Kwame Nkrumah li kwa UNESTAT. Wa be ready Sabu Kono. Ade a wo kai wo mo ni natural resource bia.
Ah, but ye woni nyina bi okroma. And what is our problem here?
A human resource na wo se wo use ni yie.
Ah, enti ye memu ha no. Obama. Wo wa hu Sabu na kan. Enti o memu panimfo hu Sabu no. Ye like ye kan bi da. Ye hu da. Na o ka sem bi me yam sheme. Say yen system we mu no 60 years and above for no.
Yeah.
They allowances so kra no do so chain. Oh my god.
According to Ghana Statistical Service, we have
no, like you did
I
the
understand.
research. So
Let's speak.
Attribute to source nankasa. And ya Ghana dear now when you see youth in a youth you chale ya brekwa o. Hey. Public sector.
UK. Why you can't. Ya mama nyane say I had the yenim say holding so you can say bra
because
a hodie 1 hour 1 hour work 8 meter milk bread e dey for car a day na afi wakwa akoye 14 hours nti 13 na aka no e ye wo dan ene wo enjoyment nti na wo hu ni say me ye adwuma no ye de adwuma hye wo nsa wo ho a ubeye
nti oba enfa ne say Africa so na e ba adwuma e bia La Paz and I say bia free nsawam na e ba adwuma Accra nti imagine say nsawam to Accra wo fair cry saying e dey no be di saying atare obehye mai
de
rent mai
de ote ase ma ye to fuel mu de ote ase ma ye to lorry fame de ne nhihye ye ma ye to dan mu de ne nhihye ye ma ye to milk mu no ono a netua wo ka wonim se wuntumi onim se wo be wia no enso wo de wia memom
me pene sa sense metua wo ka wa yire wo ho aye
na nya nipa boni ni a
adan like the sorry I say na fe wo kwan na say ya Obama ama ye hunu no e che say na Germany for na Ghana hada ne enye ne say masa to wadwi mu na enye adwuma enye adwuma why ye mfa ne say ya na enye adwuma
ye ka say bie phone lines
ene de ye
nkofie
ba wo be to be frank with you recently Shede Mali Burkina Faso guys no
o say em for 5 calls
Shede guys here
okay
because omo natural resources omo obibia ho omo se omo use de wo krom ho no omo nko ba bi fufuro enko yi bibia look at Libya before Gaddafi bewu Libya at a certain age oba cobra
na abufu a aba mu no hello udin ba bia kasa free
pintin bo mi di mesdemo a
okay enti o
kana enukuru ya ba adwuma e police and I make more cantonment. But some of the lot of 850 CDs. And yeah, easy. The rent and buy a bush on 4 credit. Now, say 1 more when you're doing a move. Now, call the police for the dignity. Now, no be now the drink of car. Oh, more bra. Until I buy a sell on 2 obiak to him. Now, Brabon more thing. Ye the cramp, ye not. Obey, we will soon all the staff a car. Madam Master.
Well, these are issues that we can relate to. Obi antnasim breaking it down say me ye adwuma o UK I say holding but me 1 hour akatua no etimi top pan no sa 10 1 hour. Ghana me minimum wage no etimi top pan no 1 the whole day. Na say me need biem me mfa car me nware me nye hwe sa na ban na adwen ye ne say this is good. the year can say am I no omototo akatua mu yie no after years omunya ho resource because obi e didi fine onko bokro no ewo adwuma no. We have to be thinking about the issues that we relate to because the money ye hu ne say bafo the money ye hu ne say yen hyehyɛ ye mu no omo si nipa na omo gye akatua mo no omo ye just 10% pe 90% aka no extra go now no ye bebo SIC ma media enti 10% kakra bi na omo wo so ho. But Singapore security, teachers, engineers, public sector, you have to pay all of them well because omo was so no omo na ye adwuma no. 10% according to statistics 10% of Ghanaians omo gi akatua omo no omo gi more 22% of your salary nyina only 10%. Na ya ka no match afra. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Bacho, udine baby okasa free, you know, and 10 times to my why?
Bacho mende, family me kasa free, adanse microphone.
Okay, yentio.
Hello.
Same am say on temen kaye. Ofre na wabon in tem na yeko. Salary structure and pretending to pay workers and workers pretending to work. Yeko so wahano. Hello. Hello. Pacho fra ma radio ne television and for mama. Hello.
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 Ma radio no na TV and call from na kasa mama. Sorry. Pacho ofra ma radio and TV no na twe ho kakra na am I a very terrible feedback. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we didn't be akasa free.
Very good morning.
Morning.
So be able to
Nyame adom boko.
yes. Sama mo kan no krepa. Oba bosome ye adwuma ye diska. Oba sika obaje no. Me do nyame se oba so wan hwe ye kura na. Oji abese esu. Oba wa diska na wie no. Oba fa lorry fe, oba fa ka akofie, oba fa ka abadwuma. Anopa oba tradwe ne edi. Enimere so be sa tradwe ne edi. Ebi abehye ho se so ye be menti no. Awia wundidi obechi oyem kom kakra. Sebe ya obetimi nya kakra. So oba boso be so no oba no. Unni bi kwa sa da wo disi. Tenye se be okra ni bia ba ni bia ogumo odia. Tenye di ya oba.
Line no essay. Tina omoya research almost say 80% of Ghanaians see opportunity ba ombeko. 80%. Now what your mind muna say na ekoswa 80.
Over 80 so.
Nambusa sa 20 na kana mo yede.
I'm sure sir time as ye research no. E besi na update here e be hu say percentage ne kosoro.
Osi oba, good morning. I am a second degree holder, masters. I completed UCC in 2017. After NSS in 2018, I stayed home till 2022 before getting a job. Moved to Accra and I didn't have a choice than to settle for 1,500 cedis. I have been receiving this from 2018 till date. 1,005 second.
Abrabo ben no betimi abo. Abrabo ben.
From higher year money you try bet kakra.
Aye.
No be dey ni wa hyehyɛ ni.
Wa hyehyɛ the bet.
Wa hyehyɛ ne bed dey oho 1 cedi 1 cedi 1 cedi 1 cedi.
0598 988 686 0598 988 686 and your WhatsApp. Nti wo abanya adwuma mu na adwuma mu na wontumi mfrɛ a text here. Person ya anonymous. 0598 988 686. Degree holder ewo country bi. Adwuma obeye no. Master's degree onya adwuma nti ya man 1,005. Ghana research ne so e can say ye produce more tertiary student. Nti market is saturated. Nti ama supply over supply of labor. Nti ama cheap labor. Ye hu se bakwa wa ben wonder ni ti bo but ye man 3,000, ye man 2,000 ye kan chen say be so no. But ye nim say 2,000 no or they talk a more now they talk anwa talk diapers e wo fia asa the akabia no so den nsa bo baby tu wo ha no wa ye call chairman na wo me te o ka che o obey innovative for adwuma no na ofre obi
Come
and I did to Mabuna for a ban or the mic grab a show. I don't go to Mabuna for a manaka crack.
What's up? 0598 988 686 0598 988 686. Niye muni apple. Yeah, Kanyana, knitting for the boys.